One quick question, right? When you came to Malaysia initially and you played for Kelantan and all that, you weren't. I mean, you were highly rated. That's for sure. You came from the A League. We were all talking about you. But then you weren't as prolific as you are now, right?
Mhm.
So how did you make that transition, though? How did you find that sweet spot? Perhaps
Mhm.
the position that you're playing in now, or was it
Yeah.
confidence?
Yeah,
What was
I
it
think
that ticked for you?
so it goes back to that question before about players, adapting. And I first started in Malaysia as a foreign player, as a foreign import at Sabah. And I learned a lot there. It wasn't so much learning about football, but I learned how managements run, how players are, the professionalism, stadiums, training fields, etc., etc. And I think that is what set me up to keep that learning process going. And then I went to Kelantan, and for me, I in Australia, I came from quite in Sydney, so a big city, and to go to Kelantan in Kota Baru is quite small, and not it wasn't a lot of things to do there at the time. So for me, that was a big cultural shock, and I think it was something that I needed. So throughout those 3 years that I was there, obviously I went through 2 injuries when I was there, one for Kelantan and then one at national team. So I think the learning process that I took from there allowed me to then build for what I can do now. So I think there's still a lot to learn in Malaysia and also myself as a footballer. But, I feel like I'm coming to that stage where I'm able to give back to younger players that are coming through and also try to lead teams.
Brendan,
Okay,
I had a question for you, if you don't mind me asking.
Mhm.
Before the COVID-19 cases and before most matches were cancelled, a lot of people were wondering about how the national team, how Malaysia was actually doing before flying off to UAE and whatnot. So, how exactly was the national team doing? How were all of you before the announcement of postponed matches and such?
Well, I think we were feeling like any other Malaysian supporter. We were high on life. We knew that we were doing a great job under Coach Tan. Coach Tan has implemented a system that really suits the players that are in the team. But again, it revolves around a lot of hard work. And I think that a lot of Malaysian fans can see that the hard work that we put into the games are now producing results. Um, even with the UAE result, we lost at the end of the day. But I think if if we had that extra luck or something go our way, I think we could have easily won that game or drawn that game. So UAE even went home, with their heads between their legs because they knew they didn't play that well against
Yeah.
us. So I think we are high on life at the moment. Before the obviously COVID entered the world, and it's a shame that we can't keep going on with what we were achieving. But at the end of the day, family and health is more important than football at the moment.
okay, Brendan. Now my turn. Brendan, sebabkan ada Brendan, so aku tanya Brendan je lah. Botak dengan Dayang ni semua ramai orang nak tanya, so aku tanya Botak lah. So Brendan, when we talk about the current situation, so right now, so all players, not only Malaysian players, so all around the world, so had a very hard situation. So stay at home. So you as the players, how did you maintain, and then how do you feel honestly? And right now, okay lah, about Malaysia League, we talk about league, and we talk about the gaji and all that. So for you, honestly, what's the main thing in your head right now, Brendan?
No, for me is I'm not thinking about football so much. I'm just worrying about if my family is healthy. Making sure that we do the right thing and staying at home and doing what the government has told us to do. Because if we do that, then we can get rid of this and football can come back a lot sooner. So for me at the moment, it is just about staying healthy, trying to stay as fit as I possibly can when we get the call from FAM or MFL to be able to get back. But at the moment, I'm just trying to stay fit and healthy.
Okay, moving on to